What's going on, guys? Welcome to this live section. And if you can hear me, please kindly indicate in the comment section below that you can hear me. All right, so I have two people on the studio currently. So if you can hear me, please indicate in the comment section below. So welcome, guys. All right, experience. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome. All right, so if you can hear me, please drop a comment in the comment section below that you can hear me. You are all welcome to this live section. All right, Funny Network, thank you for joining us. You are all welcome to this live section. And as you all know, I always bring a um like unique people to talk to you guys in this channel. So you guys should stay tuned for this person. He actually don't need an introduction because you all know him. All right. So I'll be bringing him live soon. But before I bring him live, you guys should drop me your questions in the comment section below. I actually ask you guys to drop me comments ahead of time, but only few people gave me their question, but I can see they are not here at the moment. So for those of you who are here, you can drop me your questions in the comment section below before I bring in my guests. All right. So thank you all for joining. So I'm going to give you guys like just 5 minutes to drop your question in the comment section below because this is just a question um, and answer section. All right, with the Almighty Boss himself. All right. So you all know him, like I said. He need no introduction. But if you guys want him to introduce himself, he will introduce himself. All right. So I'll be waiting for your question in the comment section. Like I am here to take your questions for him. So for those of you who are always coming to my DM asking me a lot of questions, this is your opportunity to ask as much question as possible, all right? So that our guest can enlighten you guys in whichever way you are not clear with your yourself. Okay, so please, I'll be expecting your questions. As you all know, my name is Jim Graphics, and you all are always welcome to this channel. So I'll be expecting your question. Experience, you're welcome. Funny Network, you are welcome. If you can hear me, please drop a comment in the comment section below. So let me know where you're watching from. Funny Network, where are you watching us from? Experience with Shady, where are you watching from? You are welcome to this channel. All right, I can see your comments. So let's wait for people to join us. As you all know, I just came live. Sadiq, you are welcome. Nice to meet you. Where are you chatting from? So, like I told you guys, drop your comments, drop your questions in the comment section below. I'll be taking your questions one at a time. All right. I'll be taking your questions one at a time. Samir Sadiq, you are welcome. So, for those of you who have questions for us today, please, today is your day. So all your questions will be answered today. But if I don't have questions, if you feel like you don't have question, all right, fine and good. But you all said you wanted somebody to come and talk to you, so we agreed on this. So I'll be waiting for your questions before I bring in my guests. So let's wait for more people to come. Let's wait for more people to come. All right, you guys are welcome. I'm waiting for your questions, guys. Waiting for your questions. We have only 30 minutes to go. Like, we have only 30 minutes for this section. So you don't expect me to keep a guest waiting. So, all right, so we have 5 people joining us. You guys are all welcome. Please drop me your questions in the comment section below before I bring in my guest. All right. Okay, so someone said before the question I should bring in the guest. They would like to know who he is. But you guys saw the flyers, and like I told you, this person he needs no introduction. But I'm going to bring him live to introduce himself to you guys. I know some of you might be meeting him for the first time. So I'll be bringing in Kata Studios to the live section, so you guys will get to meet him and ask him questions. All right. And I believe this might be the opportunity to meet him, to ask him all your questions. So I'll be bringing Kata Studios to the live section now to introduce himself to you guys. All right, so he'll be coming live in a bit. All right, Chidera, you're welcome. Chidera, you are welcome. You are welcome. If your camera is on, please you can turn it on. Please, you can turn it on. You are welcome to this live section. Please, if your camera is on, please turn it off. If you're joining with the link I sent to you guys, please turn on your cameras because I'll be bringing you guys live on the live section. Sadiq, you are welcome. Please, I will need your questions. If you don't have questions, all right, I'll believe you guys don't have questions, but you guys actually asked for this. And we are here, all right? So we are here. We're here for you guys. So I just have 30 minutes for you guys. 30 minutes. So Chidera, please turn on your camera before I bring in Kata Studios to the live section. All right. Network, you are welcome. Thanks for joining us. Shady, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, Lastborn. Thank you for joining us. You are welcome. All right, like I said, you guys should please drop me your comments in the comment section below. Drop me your questions in the comment section below. I'll be reading it out for him answer you guys. All right. So Chidera, please turn on your camera. All right, please turn on your camera. Chidera, please turn on your camera, please. I don't do ghost people here. Huh? Turn on your camera. All right, you're welcome, Chidera. You're welcome. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching us from, please?
Anambra.
Say what?
I'm watching all the way from Anambra.
Can you be audible, please? I can't hear you.
I say I'm watching all the way from Anambra. Anambra.
Okay, Anambra State. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, if you have questions in this section, please, like I said, since you don't have a microphone over there, you have to use the comment section, but don't turn off your camera, please, because I actually send link out to people to join if they want to join live. So, okay, Chi GOK official, you are welcome. Good evening. Last one, okay, I've taken your questions. I've taken your question. Please, like I said, drop me a question. For those of you who always come to my DM asking me a lot of questions, today is the day mapped out for you guys to take your questions and answer them. All right. Last one, I have your question here. All right. So thank you. Emate, if I pronounced it well, please. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. All right, if you have a question, drop it in the comment section below. Before I bring in my guests, all right? Before I bring in my guests, please drop me questions in the comment section below. So this is the power night, guys. This is the night for questions and answers. All right, thank you, Emate. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, Shijoke, I got your question. Last born, I got your question. And please, um, drop me the questions in the comment section. I'll be taking them one after the other. Our guest is preparing to join us. Please let me know where you're watching from in the comment section below. Please drop me a comment in the comment section below. All right, we have 9 people already here. All right, official, I got a question. Last born, I got a question. Funny network, I'm waiting for your question. All right, we have 10 people. So our guest is already here, and I'll be bringing him live to introduce himself. Like I said, some of you might be meeting him for the first time. Uh huh. So, but I think this guy, he needs no introduction, actually. So, as you're watching, you're subscribing to this channel. If you like what we do, just support by subscribing to the channel. Thank you, guys. All right, you're watching from Delta States. Okay, awesome. Okay, Emete, I got your question. All right, nice to have you on board. So if you ask any question, please stand by and put an ear to your answer, all right? Because if I read out your question and you're not here, I'm not going to read it out again. Please, because I just have 30 minutes. 30 minutes is already 10:15. All right? I have 30 minutes for you guys. So I can't keep my guest waiting. So I'll be bringing in my guest now to introduce himself to you guys and tell you guys what he do. I know him already. So like I said, you guys might be meeting him for the first time. So I'll be bringing in Kata Studios to the live section. Kata Studios, you're welcome. If you can hear me, please turn on your camera so we'll get to meet you, please. All right, you're welcome, boss. So you are very welcome to this channel, and we are very much happy to have you. Okay, who knows Abikata? Like I said,
there are plenty of them that don't sabi me. They are still startups.
but like I said, he will need to introduce himself for people like we. All right, Chijoke, good evening. Amole Elijah, good evening. Nice to meet you. Who knows Sabi Kata Studio has not started design. All right, nice one. So, boss, would like you to introduce yourself to us for those who are meeting you for the first time. And once again, you're welcome to this channel. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I can read from the comments. I'm really impressed. You guys turned up. This is very impressive. Meti, I usually do this to actually give a shout out to those who are just joining us. Meti, shout out to you, Chijoke, Lastborn, Mola, and the rest, I think. So this is Kata Studios. My name is Manuel Sankata. That's what they know me for. And what we do is just what you do. The reason why you're here is still the reason why I am here too. We are all designers, and there is no big deal about that. So what we do is to help young designers to grow, nourish them to understanding the base of business when it comes to design, understanding the client's relationship, client conflict and conflict resolution, and client acquisition, even client retention, very important aspect of business. So what I focus mostly in growing, I'm talking about my disciplinary or mentorship role in the design industry. I'm not talking about my service role because you are not my client. I'm just trying to teach us, okay? So our role here is to make sure we train as much as possible, help people grow in the aspects of business in design. So people who have been misled, who don't understand what they are actually doing, who are good in what they are doing but don't know how to actually market themselves, put themselves in the market. It's not like about monetizing yourself, like people say, not just about that. It's about the in-depth, everything from within you, building out to make it easy for people to get attracted to you, just like a magnet. So the essence of us being here is to make sure we make it easier for the young designers who are coming to actually learn through our process and also understand how to take the same formula, apply it with their own process, pattern, and style, and get even better results than we get. Okay, so that's just a little introduction about myself. I don't think there is much to it.
All right. We are happy to have you, like I said,
Thank you
and
very
thank you for
much.
joining us. So, I think everybody here knows you because the comment I'm getting here is who knows Sabi Kata. All right. So, like I said, we just have a few minutes. So, I'll be taking the questions one at a time. While please, like I said, if you asked any question, if you dropped any question here, please stand by and listen. Right? So I'll be taking the first question. The first person who dropped the question here is last one. So he said, "Can someone build a profitable career with design? If yes, how?" So Mr. Carter would like
Okay, I think your
you
line
to
breaks.
enlighten us.
Okay, so can someone
Say what?
build a profitable? Your line breaks, but I can see the question now. I can see
Okay,
the question
I'll
very
be.
clearly.
Okay. All right.
So the question was, can someone build a profitable career with design? If yes, how? You have already answered your question, so I wonder why you're asking if yes again. You want to actually build your career. That's the topic. That's the main formula. Yeah, well, that's the main thing I can see from here. You're actually interested in building your career, and if that's the case, then you are in the right place. You need to answer. You don't need to complicate your answer. You don't need to ask if yes, if no, no. Just get straight to the point. So you can build a profitable design career, very, very profitable one, not just an ordinary profitable one. When I say very, very profitable one, I mean you earning 5 figures, 9 figures. I mean, you earning a lot of money better than those who are taking salaries in the bank and stuff like that. And why I'm saying that is there are many people who have had my, before I get to that anyway, if you want to actually get into design and become profitable, you don't need to focus on the profit. Focus on the skill. People pay attention and focus more attention on the profit aspect of what they are getting into and forgetting the skill aspect. The skill is the base level, is the foundation that leads you to what? Acquiring client that leads you to getting paid. Now, in the base of your learning and the foundation of your learning, by the way, you get to the point where you are a beginner or an amateur. This two level aspect is when you don't care about making any money. But some people make the mistake of thinking of earning during that period. That period is when you should focus your attention in learning things that are going to make you money in the future, not now. Bear in mind. Remember, there is time to plant and there is time to harvest. Do not intend to harvest the time you are supposed to be planting. The time you're supposed to be growing your career, growing your skill, is not the time you're supposed to be looking for clients who are going to be paying you. When we get to the second level, after the beginner and amateur, we get to the second level, which is the intermediate. So this is the time that you can start thinking of, I want to make money out of this. What do I do? How do I market myself? How do I present myself to people and make them actually see me as actually valuable to do business with me? And in this case, what you need to do is just simple. You have to actually prepare content types that makes more sense, make it easy for people to resonate with you, understand what you do, understand what you offer, and understand how you offer it. I talked about this in several courses or in several lessons in the past, talking about client-centric topics or client-centric content. I'm going to be talking about that possibly whenever somebody asks a question related to that. But this is not it. So when you are in the intermediate, you actually can make money during this period. But mind you, you get two phases of clients in this level. Number one client is the one that won't pay you money, or the one that won't pay you with very little. And number two clients are the ones that will pay you actually for the value you think you worth. Now, the value you think you worth and the value you worth is not equal. At a point in time in life of career designer, there is an amount of money you should be making for a particular service. There's an amount of money you should be charging for a particular service which you are offering to a client. And this amount of money you are actually charging increases at a level. There's a percentage that is at every single year or every single month or every single decade. You get the point? Now, in the other parts of the clients who in this intermediate level, you don't collect money from. So these other clients are people who you are going to get to nurture that will grow towards real clients, or that will grow towards refer you to more clients. Now, these other kind of clients are more profitable than the client that will pay you in this intermediate level. I'll tell you the reason why. Now, you see, clients that are going to pay you money for the service are going to pay you and leave you for another designer who is in your same level, because clients who are coming to you in intermediate level know that you are not very professional to charge well. So they are just there to use your service and go their way. But clients who don't have money and you do a service for, who are going to refer you, are going to refer you to clients who think that you are better because you have worked for somebody they know and somebody who referred you to them. And where can you find these clients that don't pay money, but will bring you clients who will pay you enough money in the future? This you can find in your WhatsApp status. There are many of your friends, who have family members, who have sisters, who have brothers, who are into this business or that business. Chat them up, ask them, please, man, I want to make a flyer for you, for your business. Send me this and this and this and that information. And they send you those informations. You prepare that flyer. And mind you, the gift you give is not valuable as the way or the heart through which you give that gift. If you are bringing me a gift and I see that this gift you are giving me doesn't have value, I may take it, but I actually won't use it. So don't give people a design that don't actually nurture their feeling. You give people design that when you give to them, they look at it, they feel interested and they feel carried away. That is number two. So you get this contact from your WhatsApp status, chat them, get those details, make the design for them, then request for them to drop you a testimonial. And now you use those testimonial to repurpose them to getting new clients. How you use testimonial? This testimonial can also be called review. So those are things that the clients say after you finish their design. This design makes sense. It's wonderfully beautiful. You screenshot it, the WhatsApp chat, screenshot it and prepare it as a design. Some of us designers, we are just being lazy. We don't even want to do the hard work. We don't want to actually prepare content type that's actually going to make more sense, because we believe it is just about creating the flyer and publishing it. No. Earning clients and making this as a career that will earn you more money profitably, it requires you to actually devote yourself in creating content type that people are going to get interested about. Now, in this your intermediate level is what I'm talking about, because you asking this question, I won't start getting to professional, master, and retired. Those are not topics for today. Now, you as an intermediate, if you want to make your career as a designer profitable, I'm going to tell you 2 or 3 things you are going to do from now henceforth. Get your pen and paper, please. Write as you can. Write as much as you can. Let me use the word. If this is even the only thing we learn today, I think it is profitable for the course. Now, number 1 thing you need to do is this. You need to find what makes you unique. Now, when I talk what makes you unique, I'm not talking about you making a totally different design than other designers. No. What makes you unique is, what do you value? What do you like doing? What do you feel comfortable and interested about? Some people are feeling more interested about making content type that are more funful and jovial. If that is the case, you have to prepare your content to actually tell us that particular narrative. Now, what do I mean? If you want to create content type, like for instance, you want to prepare a content that explains the services you offer, not like services I offer, logo design, flyer design. That's not what I'm talking about. I was talking with one of my students this evening. He sent me a logo, he sent me a flyer design he made, and he wants me to review. And when I look at the flyer design, it was confusing to me. When you have the list of everything you do in one sheet of flyer, you are confusing people. Do not create content type like that. Now, back to what I was saying. If you want to create content type, focus on only one narrative. If it's flyer design, focus on flyer design. We make flyer designs. If that's the flyer you want to design, we make flyer designs, and you list the type of flyer designs you make. Party flyer designs, church flyer designs, occasional flyer design, wedding flyer design, birthday flyer designs. You have to explain these things. Now, explaining these things in one flyer is not enough. How I wish I can show you some visuals, but let's continue. Explain these things in one flyer design is not enough. What you should do is to create several slides. Those slides are going to have previous projects you have done or previous projects your friend have done. It must not be the design you have done, because you might not have done designs for everybody. Previous projects your friends have done. Now, the first slide will be flyer design, or maybe the title of what you want to talk about, okay? Flyer designs we actually feature in, or the flyer designs we do. Then the next slide, you can now write what? You can now write a birthday flyer design. Then you drop some designs for birthday flyer. You slide next, church flyer design. You drop some very nice designs for church flyer. But in the birthday flyer, under it, there will be, the birthday flyer will be the heading. Under it, there will be a description detailing a little about that birthday flyer and what you actually offer in that birthday flyer. Detailing it just in 2 lines, that's enough. The same applies to the next and the next and the next till you get to the end. This kind of content are the kind of content you do to make people understand that you are actually serious with what you are doing and actually understand the nature of what you are doing. And this is what separates designers from designers, because this is exactly what makes you build authority from intermediate level before you talk about building a profitable career in that. So, number 1, create content type that are what? Client-centric. Content type that clients are going to come and learn from and understand what you do. How we serve you. You can now do a slide also to tell the client stage by stage, from when they contact you to when you do the negotiation to when you do the discovery call for the flyer design. I'm just using flyer design for example. Till when you do the design and then the file you are going to be exporting to them. Explain these things in slides, but let it be in visual format. You are a designer, you should be designing. You shouldn't be doing things, shouldn't be telling clients. You should be showing clients what you do. When you show clients what you do, you can close them very easily. Number 3 is what? You need to learn how to speak client language. Some of you don't know how to speak client language. You actually thinking design is all about making cool stuffs and publishing it. No. Speaking client language is understanding what client need before they even explain it to you. So when a client comes to you now and they say, I need a flyer design, or they send you a sample. They say, but I don't want that. You now explain to them, okay, you want it to be this way. You want us to add this here. I will also do this. I will also do that. Adding those contributions is what makes it worthwhile. That's what makes it interesting. Without those contributions, you are making yourself feel lazy and you are making yourself stay in the defensive side. The client bringing all information to you makes them feel tired about you. But when you relieve them by providing this information ahead of time, it makes it very comfortable for them. So building a profitable career is not about getting clients weekly also. It's about creating an environment that enables you to attract clients who need your service. And these particular listings that I've given to you are how you can create that environment. Make sure you create content that tailors in explaining yourself to clients. Don't expect clients to understand. Don't wait until a client asks you a question before you explain yourself. You can even go on and explain the different type of flyer designs and what they are for. You get the point. All these things are what I do from the kindergarten level till now. I still do those things, and I've been applying it for most of my students, and applying it. They are actually applying these particular strategies, and it's working well. So to build a profitable one, you need patience also. You don't just jump into career and you want to actually start making money. You need patience, but while you are being patient, you need to learn how to work hard. You need to learn how to put in the work to actually create stuff that actually tell us directly towards explaining what you do or what you offer. See, somebody can be designing something less than what you are doing and be earning more client than you. Why? Because they position themselves. Somebody talk about position, but you can't explain. So people will tell you to position yourself, but they can't explain to you how to position yourself. That's why I say mentorship is in three folds. One, detecting the problem. Two, providing solution to the problem. And three, helping the mentee solve the problem. Like guiding them thoroughly on how to solve the problem, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm not telling you to position yourself. It's not about positioning yourself. How do you position yourself? Because the flyer designer have a different way to position themselves. Logo designer have a different way to put some of these things you don't know. Like I talk about client-centric content now. Some of you will not even understand what I'm talking about. I know you don't. I know many of you don't, but I'm trying my best to explain. But some of you will still understand what I'm talking about. So when you create content like that, these are scarce content and content people don't see regularly. When a client sees it, they know that you have time for yourself and you are going to have time for them. One. And two, whatever content you are making, whether it's flyer design or logo designer, don't actually combine all of these things together. You can actually create time, possibly a year or 6 months, to actually nurture one before you jump into next. Problem people who are starting up in career are having is that they want to become a flyer designer, logo designer, motion designer, website designer, and so on and so forth. No. You actually have to choose one niche and stand by it. Even if it is not working, stand by it. Look, flyer designers actually make more money than logo designers. But if you see a logo designer close a deal of 500,000, 200,000, your eye will just poof. No. Stay where you are. Logo designer charge once in a while. A flyer designer can charge a client over and over again and make up to ₦1,000,000 from that single client. But a logo designer can only earn like 500,000 or ₦1,000,000 for once from that client. So wherever you are in the career industry, all you need to do is to what? Detail yourself. If you explain yourself to me, I have more opportunity to buy your service than when you don't. If somebody explains, like for instance, I come into a room and I meet 3 designers and I ask questions and they are expecting me to provide, some people will even tell me that, sir, this client didn't provide me much information for this design. I laugh about that because you don't need the client to provide the information for a design. All you need to do is you just need a little prompt from the client, brief information about what they need, and you expand it. And when you do so, you see that the clients who actually get to employ you or pick your service for that particular first service you're offering them will also pick for the next and for the next and for the next. And that is how they refer you to people. And when clients start referring you to people, that is how you build your profitable career. You don't build profitable career by running advertisements. You're wasting your time. You build profitable career by what? Developing your self-worth and also being humble. Some people are very aggressive when they're actually negotiating. Somebody say they don't want to buy from you and you are getting angry. Why are you getting angry? Why not tell them, okay, sir, I'll be waiting for you next time when you come. See, your attitude speaks a lot about who you are over time. People want to work with people who they are going to work with over time, not people who they are going to work with once and then leave them. No. People don't have that time to keep explaining themselves over and over to different designers. So if they find you and you have these traits, number one, you are a humble designer, very humble person. Number two, you take time to listen to them and understand what they want. Number three, you are not arrogant and you're not somebody who talks too much or who gets angry easily when a client make a request. Some of you clients will request for review and you start getting angry. These 3 traits are very essential, adding to the fact that you improve in your skill. See, you must not be a very wonderful designer. No.
Okay.
You must not be a very wonderful designer. You
I
actually,
think we lost him. Okay, he's back. All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think
So let
we
me
lost
round up.
you.
Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, please comment you can hear me before I proceed. Comment you can hear me before I proceed. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the okay, thank you very much. So the profitable design, the profitable career I'm talking about here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So profitable career I'm talking about is these particular traits. Humble yourself. When people see that you are a humble person, they are likely going to work with you over and over and over again. Try to what? Be cautious. Give a listening ear to your clients. People don't like people who don't listen to them. See, that is why you see people will work with you today. Tomorrow they will not work with you. Building a profitable career is not about getting clients every week. It's about how many clients you are able to retain, not about how many clients you earn. It's about how many clients you are able to retain. Can you be able to retain 90% of the clients you earn in a year? Some of you don't even know the name of your clients. If I ask the name of your client now, you may not. I asked some people, I met some listening. Ask some people, what's the name of your client? You can't tell me the name of your client. And that doesn't make sense. You don't even know the name of your clients. Me, my clients, I know the name of some of my clients' brother. They actually get to even share their information about their family, tell me about their children and stuff like that. Because of what? I have made sure I grow trust with them. See, some people will say that you shouldn't put emotion in business, or maybe there shouldn't be any relationship in business. Business in design itself is relationship. Without relationship, if people see that you don't care about their brand, you only care about do my job and pay my money, they are going to leave you. You are not going to have any profitable career. Nobody in this comment section will tell me that no clients have ever chatted them for a particular service. The way you actually communicate yourself with the client, the way you actually treat the ones you have worked with, is what determines whether you're going to get another client tomorrow. And searching for foreign clients, stop wasting your time in foreign clients. I have many Nigerian clients who pay me higher than my foreign clients. What you should do is start from Nigerian local clients first. Whatever local clients you have, from there you can build the momentum. Before you know it, they start referring you. Most of my Nigerian clients refer me to most foreign clients. And in that case, I don't need to do negotiation anymore. It's just straight to the point, do my business, and we go our way. So that's how to build a profitable business. Find people, let me summarize. Find people who need your service, whether they are going to pay you or not. Do great design for them and make sure you do it with your whole heart. If somebody pay you 1 naira, do that design as if they paid you 10 naira. Because you're going to still use that design to show another person that this particular thing, I am able to do it, and I'm able to do it very well. And you know what too with clients? They know when you do great design, and they will know when you are poor in design. So don't do design because somebody paid you. Somebody, I had a student the other time, a client reported him to me. Never knew the client knew me. But then he said that this design, the design the guy is doing for himself, and other clients are better than the one he's doing. And when he asked the guy said that the money she paid is not even enough for. I laughed. Now they are not working together anymore. Now they can't work together because of what? Because this particular person is not actually tailoring their mind in helping the client grow. They are tailoring their mind in what? How much they are going to make working with that client. Shift your focus from what? How much you are going to make. Focus on what value am I going to provide to this client. That is how to position yourself. Okay, I think we can go to the next question right now.
All right. I think at this point, sir, we should close. You actually said a lot, and just from one question, we've gotten a lot of. So, I think last one, your question has been answered. If you have gotten what you want, please indicate in the comment section below. So the next question is from Chijoke Official. So he said, so I'll read out. He said, how do I grow my skill as a graphic designer, and also how do I do well in my design aspect? So, Mr. Ikena, I think you take it up from there.
Okay, he said, how do I grow my skill as a graphic designer, and how do I do well in my design aspect? How you grow your skill is very simple. First of all, you need to learn how to learn. Okay, I'll teach you this very, very quickly. I'm not just going to leave you at that. As I said earlier, I'm only giving you the tablet. If you go to a pharmacist, they will give you a tablet and give you prescription on how to take it. You came with a problem, which is headache, but they'll give you a solution, which is a tablet, but still we give you prescription on how to actually take it. Because if they don't, you're going to misuse that drug and you might even end up your life. You might unalive yourself while taking what? The solution to your problem. So it's not enough for me to give you a solution. What is more enough is for me to give you what? The guideline to the solution, which is what I'm going to do right now. So your first question, how do I grow my skill as a graphic designer? It's very simple. You need to learn how to learn. How do you learn? You go to YouTube channel, you are watching a video and you are skipping. You are a failure. You go to YouTube channel, you download the video and put in your download file, or download it and put in your gallery. You are a failure. You know why? When you download a file, your mind psychologically, I did some psychology partly. I wanted to do law before now, by the way. So your mind psychologically makes you think that you already have the material and you're not spending any further money. You're not spending on data. You're not spending much of a thing. You just can watch it anytime. And your mind will not allow you to impact yourself. You do not learn. You not understand. You will feel distracted. That is what happens when you download files. When you download files, you tell me how many of those files have you learned and understand very well. It might be just 20% of them. The rest of them are what? Doesn't make any sense. So number one is what? Do not skip videos. When you watch video, watch it from beginning to the end. Don't say, let me skip here. Let me go to what I'm looking for. No. When you're watching, watch what from beginning to end. Number two, watch every video you want to learn with twice. Twice. Don't watch video once. Watch twice. The first time is for you to understand. The second time is for you to understand very well. There is understanding and there is very well understanding. I'm going to explain further, but let me digest this one properly. So like I said, if you actually go to download videos, if you didn't download a file, if we are not streaming, let me give it as an instance. Let me use analogy now. If you are not streaming this live now, you see some people will not feel interested to be live. They will say they just drop it and go and sleep. Maybe in the morning they will watch. But for the fact it is streamed live, some people want to feel the impact. There is an impact. Listening to this pre-recorded video will not give you the same energy it's giving you as I'm speaking to you right now. Knowing that I'm talking to you right now, the same thing applies to when you download a video and when you don't download it. If you don't download the video and you're watching it, your mind will tell you that I am going to spend data next time. Or if you don't understand this thing now, you will waste data again. Imagine when you're in school and you fail a course, you're going to repeat the course. With that in mind, you are going to read. But if there is no punishment, you are not going to actually suffer yourself to learn. So first of all, you need to learn how to actually what? You learn how to learn. How to learn is just this simple step I'm giving you. Do not download videos at all. Do not, whether it is you want to download it on YouTube or download it on your local file. Do not download. Anytime you want to watch it, go and watch it on that channel. Watch it there. If they are streaming any live, you're going to follow them and join. Don't say later I will watch it because they have a pre-recorded class. No. That time they are doing it. That time other people are doing. Follow and do. There is an impactation you get. There's an energy that flows through the universe directly as I'm talking to you right now. That's number two. Number three, whenever you are watching video, do not skip. Stop skipping video. Stop skipping. Skip. Don't do that. You don't learn like that. And then watch video twice. Every video you watch 2 times. Each video twice. Each video twice. I think that's a choose a question. Grow my skill. So that's how to grow your skill. Learn how to learn. That's the first step. Number two, learn to what? Follow people who have been there before you, your predecessors, people who have done something you like. Unfriend any people who anybody, I'm telling you this now, unfriend anybody who is not improving. And you chat them and tell them, bro, your design is not improving, and they don't even care. Every day they are the same pattern, the same concept, the same pattern, the same concept. For years, the same thing, no improvement. Unfriend them from Facebook so that you can see other people who have better content to post. Number three, unfriend people who are all about cruise, joke, every time joke. Those people are actually going to put you to the broad path, which is going to lead you to what? Being a mediocre. We have plenty mediocre designers out there. So many of them will chat me and say, sir, I don't have clients. So how do I get clients? I look at them, I go to their portfolio. I say, but look at your portfolio. Look at what you are posting. Is this what the client will see and give you a project? Some of you will be posting content like, Jesus paid for your sin. You pay for your design. How will you talk to a client like that? Well, I'm a client that comes to your page and I see stuff like that. How do you want me to feel? That's very disrespectful. Okay, that's very, very disrespectful. So to grow your content, you grow yourself in this career, you need to learn how to build your momentum. Do not follow mediocres. Focus your attention on following people who know what they are doing and follow them very closely. Mark them very closely. Follow them, ring notification bell on everything they are doing. Now this channel is now, you know, they provide value for you. Ring notification bell so that anytime he posts content or you can come in and pick value. He bring in me. I don't go. You already know me. I only go to 12 programs every year. I don't go to anyhow program. I know people I actually attend to their program. Many people are requesting that you come and speak. I decline because I know that they don't have the heart to help people. I only accept people who have the heart to help people. And I have observed this guy, and he's doing very well. And I have seen what he's doing, and I see the purpose of what he's doing. That's why it's intended to come. If not, it's easy for me to decline it. Tell him that I'm busy, and it's very, very easy. Normally, I'm busy. Right now, I'm even working, but I have to bring out the time because he's a very valuable guy to me. Use ring notification bell so that anytime you get notification, go to Facebook, Instagram, all those people you like, follow them. Don't be doing like somebody who want to grow, but you don't want to follow the procedure of growth. Then find somebody who can mentor you. Mentorship plays a vital role in growth in career. You need to find somebody who can actually mentor you. It might not be somebody that you that seniors you. It might be somebody that you senior but have been very far in the game than you. Let the person mentor you, guide you on one or two things. Don't be shy. I have many people who are married. I'm not married. I have many people who are married who I'm mentoring. Many of them, I'm scolding them. Some of you, if a mentor scold you small, you just start avoiding them and start acting up. That you see, if you get angry for a mentor, you are the one who is going to lose. It's not the mentor. You are going to lose. If a mentor still get angry with you, you are going to lose. So what's the point? Humble yourself. When people are teaching you, you humble yourself. Don't put your shoulder like this and try to learn. You won't learn like that. There are secrets I teach some of my students that are humble, and I don't teach the other ones who are not humble. I have many students, but the ones that are humble, I give them something I can never give those ones who are not humble. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not afraid to tell it, and they know it. Humble yourself, you get to what? Mentors have been going through a lot. It's not easy. When you send them a message, you relax. They will reply you. If they don't reply, you can beep them later. So to grow, make sure you follow people who do the thing that you want to be like, who do the kind of design that you want to initiate, want to grow. When you go to their page, screenshot those designs, screenshot as many. I'm giving you secret now, my top secret. Screenshot as many as possible. Every day, make sure you screenshot up to 10 designs. Keep it. Every night before you sleep, go through your gallery where you screenshot it and scroll through them. Go back again to number one, scroll through them. As you're looking to them, it is putting in a creativity into your mind. You are not copying the design. It is what you are nourishing your mind with what you are feeding your mind with creative thoughts and creative content and creative insights and creative patterns. Those patterns need to actually revitalize your mind. And if these things, you are not seeing these things over, we become what we see every day. We automatically become what we keep seeing every day. If we are seeing a particular thing every time, we automatically become that thing. Why not narrow that particular adage or proverb to what? To learning. Me now, if you go to my gallery, if I can open my gallery for you here, I have up to 12,000 something images. Up to 11,000 is screenshots from designs. I don't take personal pictures that much easily. But I take screenshots of people's works that I like. And when as I'm going to sleep now, after work, I will scroll through all of the designs I've seen. I'll look at them, I'll say, where can I apply this? And how can I make it better? Before you know it, you start getting better. Follow people who you like, screenshot their work, and what? Go through it over and over again. Ask them questions anywhere you have questions. And you get things addressed. That's your number one question. How to grow your skill is very easy. Learn to learn. Learn, like I talked about in the beginning. And also what? Follow people who actually what? Have what you have. Have what you want. Then what? Find a mentor. Find a mentor. Humble yourself. Find a mentor. And as a matter of fact, you can't find a mentor. I'm sorry. It's a mentor that will find you. So what you do is this. Let me give you a secret what to do. What you do is what? Make yourself what? Obvious to the mentor. Make yourself noticeable. Follow his page. Like his post as many as possible. Comment on his post. Let him notice you. Then small, start chatting. Some of you just jump in and start chatting. You know, someone chat me the other day, say, hello, sir, I want to actually compliment you for what you are doing. And I like what you are doing. And I want us to connect. I asked him to send me his, this thing, Instagram link. Do you know me on Instagram? She said yes. Send me Instagram link. I check. He wasn't even following me. Facebook, he's not following. I said, how do you want to follow me when you are not following me? He said, yes, sir, he just listening that he will follow now. I said, I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm actually telling you that you have missed the step. You want to actually learn from somebody, but you are not even following me. How will you even know what I'm doing? Because you see one post that I made. I'm not even picking interest to check the other things. So don't learn like that. First of all, get to create awareness. Make the person notice you. And when the person notices you, over time, there's one guy that he liked my post that I have to chat him myself. It is a client that, it is a mentor that finds you. Just like a client, it is a client that finds you. You don't find clients. In this our design career, you don't find clients. If you find clients, they are going to give you their price. Anywhere around the world, anywhere you find clients, they are going to give you their price. You're not the one who is giving them price. If you want to give a client price and grow in this career, you need to create yourself in a position where clients find you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't find clients, but most importantly, most essentially, you should be the one that clients are going to look out for. And when they find you, you now have your condition to give to them. Not them giving you condition because you are desperate for the job. Everybody be doing CV. I never had a CV since I started design. This is 13 years now. Since 2012, I started design. I never had a CV, a single CV. And anybody who can tell me they find my CV anywhere, they are lying to you. I never had any CV. And we are doing better. I'm training students who are making in a month 1 million and above. I have students who are making, go to the BID group. You see testimonies there. Students who are making 1 million and above. Brand identity designers. These are strategies they are applying. I'm not telling you just to make you feel comfortable or make you feel ashamed of yourself. I'm telling you that there is something in this career. You can make a lot of money to help your family, family. It is very, very easy. Very, 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 very easy. Anybody that says it's not easy, that person is lying to you. It's very easy. All you need to do is to follow what? These strategies I have talked about this night. So also, how do I do well in my design aspect? Okay, your designer said I talked about that, how to learn. I talked about that at the beginning. I think we can go to the next question very quickly now. Okay. While I think he's off. Jim, are you there? Please confirm. If you're not there, I can go to the next question very quickly. So Emeti asks question. Okay, welcome. Welcome.
Okay.
So we need to go to the next question, I think.
I was lost in. Oh, okay. So I actually missed out.
I think it's from Emeti.
So yeah, Emeti. Okay, Emeti is the next person. Is it a she or he? I don't know.
She.
Okay, she. She said she's asking, how do I attract more clients as a graphic designer?
Yeah, to attract more clients is very simple. What you need to do is what all these things I have detailed your answer. I have digested the answer in the questions I answered previously. To attract clients, like I said, is what you are supposed to do. You ask the very right question, not how I find clients, it's how I attract clients. You create client-centric content. Client-centric content are content that are going to explain yourself, what you do, and how you do it to the client. There are many patterns of it. It can be what? It can be in forms of you expressing your experience with your past clients, like your testimonial with your clients and what they feel about when they actually experience your service, how they feel, what actually attracts them to working with you, what did they say after working with you. These are content that client need to know. Client need to know that people trust you before they work with you. You see where they say mama put, you see many people will gather in a particular place and another mama put will be selling here and nobody is in that place. Do you see that if you are coming to buy mama put, you will not go to that empty place? You go and stand in that line and wait so that your turn will reach, so that they will give you your own rights. You know why? People are attracted more to where there is more population, where there are things that are happening. So clients are not going to come to you if you yourself have not positioned yourself in a way that you explain yourself and the past lessons you have learned in the previous services you offer to other clients. You need to let people know that you have worked with people in the past before they can employ you. Nobody wants you to use them as a test to see if you can do this design or not. No, they want to see that you have worked for that people and then they can give you the service. Okay, to attract more clients, create client-centric content that are explaining yourself to them, And I have talked about the forms of this content. And that form of the content is you can actually, if you're a logo designer, you can list out the resources a client is going to get while doing a service with you for logo design. You can say, okay, you get a mockup, you get a PSD file, which is the source file, you get this. And when you explain those things, you have to explain them in detail and also show the visuals of those things. Maybe it will be a full card like this. At the bottom part will be the visual of what that is. For instance, the source file will be like a PSD file, AI file, document file, a PDF file in just different formats of these things. Then at the top, you write its source file. And below, you explain what source file is. Because these people don't understand all of these things. I see some designers putting up some stuff like mockup, telling clients mockup, you get mockup without showing them visual. You will get the mood board. Client don't know what a color palette is. You have to explain all of these things one after the other. And that is your work. You want to get clients, explain yourself. Okay? Explain yourself, you're going to attract clients. When I come to your page now, I see content you make, and I see that you express yourself very well. Even you yourself, you go to a place to buy something and you see that they put a signpost and explain everything, the process, what you need to do, the next step, and you go to the other person, they did not explain anything, you are confused. Which one will you buy from? You buy from the people that expressed themselves to you. And then you go inside, you see that they put their customers' testimonial, what the customers are saying about them and stuff like that. How would you feel comfortable working with them? You will, because of what? You have and what? Experience ahead of time. Give your clients the experience. Experience, I'm telling you what, make them know you have worked for that people and the experience you have for that people. In that way, they can connect with that experience and understand how you too are going to serve them, or how they too are going to feel if they work with you. So that is how to attract more clients. A métier. I think we can go to the next question now.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Elijah said, please, how do you get your inspiration? So he's asking a direct question to you. How do you get your
How I get my inspiration? I just explained it in a little while. Go to your mentors, those people you like their work, mustn't be your mentor, your fellow designer. You like their work, even if it's somebody you compete with, don't compete with anybody, okay? Learn from everybody. Let everybody be your master. That's how I get my inspiration. I get my inspiration by making everyone my master. Even my students are my masters. Why? Because I see the works they did and I feel marveled. I feel like, see, we have very enormous brain. The mind we God give us is so enormous. You will see that you will finish teaching somebody design and the person will start doing something way better than you, and you'll be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised, because that is how the human mind works. People who are actively creative. What I mean by actively creative are people who are willing to actually devote their time to learning and developing themselves with research and exhibitions, like practices and stuff like that. People like that can grow very, very fast, exponentially in a very short period of time. So this is not the current question. How I actually learn to expand my mind or get my creativity is by screenshotting as much project as possible, saving as much as possible. Every night I go through them. Before you know it, inspirations are coming. When I look at a design, a client gives me a content to do. I look at the details, the briefing of the project. I already know the idea of what it's going to be like, because my mind itself have processed these tons of information in visual format in my mind. That's why it's easier for me now to tell my client, this is how we are going to do it. This is how this one is going to be. This one is going to be. They say, wow, yes, exactly. That is it. And when a client starts saying exactly, whenever you're talking to them, it means you have closed them already. The price won't even be the problem. And the client doesn't even have problem with your pricing. What they have problem with is your explanation, because every client that comes to you wants to find a fault, want to find a problem with what you are doing so that they will not work with you. That's why you see them talking about, can you send me this? Why? What is this? This and that and that. They are trying to ask too much questions to see if you fail in one place or the other, so that they will choose the other designer who they are also chatting like you. Okay? So to develop your mind, learn to screenshot and observe other people's design. As those people are doing those designs, you're observing them. Before you know it, you are expanding your horizon. That's how learning works. It's not automatic. It's just like when you are growing, somebody will say you, wow, Chijioke, you are grown, no, you are not getting fat. Somebody told me last month, Kata, you are getting fat too. Another person told me, Kata, you are getting fat too. I went to the market, another person said, Kata, you are getting fat too. I say, this is true. I start looking myself in the mirror. But I didn't know when I start getting fat. That's the same thing with creativity. You don't know when you start getting what? Exploded in creativity. You only know when people start praising the work you do. So don't wait till to know when I am now a good creative designer. No. Put in the work and what? Learn to what? Scale your mind. Open your mind to learning. If you forget anything I said this night about, for the question you asked anyway, if you forget anything I said, but don't forget the fact that what? Make everyone your master. Don't forget that one. If you have that one in mind, you're not going to fail. You're going to expand yourself very, very quickly. Next question, please.
All right. Thank you very much. I think that I was going through Facebook the other day and I saw your post. You said something about if I think if you keep your customer or your clients if you keep your clients talking all the time, like without, I've forgotten
Yes,
the message,
explaining. Yes, I
you've
said,
lost the clients already.
yes, I said if you actually make it difficult for your clients to understand, you are like,
Yeah.
for instance, a client is coming to explain something to you, and you are making them stress themselves to explain themselves to you. That means
Yeah.
you have lost the client. When the client bring an information to you, automatically you should understand what the client need. If you allow them to stress themselves, they will go and meet Mr.
Yeah.
Ali, and Mr. Ali will do the work without too much questions.
You should be able to assimilate on time and give them what they want.
Yeah.
So you don't keep them exaggerating. Should I go for this or should I go for this?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's a nice one. So the next question is Emete. Emete, I think I've taken one of your questions, so I'm going to take Sadiq's question before I come back to you, right? So Sadiq said, how do you get to do a design for people because nobody know you as a beginner, and you need to design so that you can grow more in experience. So I don't know if you understand this question. So
Okay,
I'm
let me
explaining.
read if yes, I have a question. How do you get to do a design for people? Because nobody knows you as a designer, and you need to design so that you can grow more in experience. So what Sadiq is asking is very simple. I understand this question because I was a beginner like him too. So what Sadiq is asking is this. So me as Sadiq, as a new designer who don't have a client at all, how now should I design something for somebody when I don't even have somebody? That's his question. And Sadiq, if you have been in this live section and you are taking notes, you should understand I explained this in the earlier phase of this. To find clients are everywhere. There are two types of clients. One is the one that will pay you, and the other one will not pay you. So if you focus on the one that will not pay you, they will bring you clients that are going to pay you. So you are using them as a link up to get more clients to work with in the future. Now, but that's not your question because you understand that part. Your question now is what? How do you get enough projects to fill up your portfolio, to actually fill up your space so that people will know that you too, you are a designer? It's very simple. Go to your WhatsApp status. Go to Facebook. Go to Instagram. There are people who are running advertisements with ugly design. Prepare a design for them. Take your time, prepare a design for them. Forward to their inbox. Send the design first before telling them. Don't chat them first before the design. Send the design first. Chat them. Tell them that you did the design for free. You saw the design they did, and you think this one will make more sense. You did the design for free for them, and see what is going to happen. That is, by the way. Go to your WhatsApp. Chat those people up and tell them what to give you the. And when you do the design for those people for free, tell them you are going to do it for free. Do it for free, and you come back. Ask them when you send it. Ask them to what review. They give you a testimonial. And then you ask them, tell them this, that they should refer anybody who needs that kind of service to you. Simple. Then leave it. It is just like somebody who is a farmer who goes to farm and plants seeds. Don't expect to harvest when you have not planted. So many designers these days want to jump in and start making money. You first of all plant. It's only few who have the grace to get into design career and start. I can't even see that happening. I can't see that happening. Every designer have a trace of what not charging at the beginning of their career. So don't expect to start making money at that beginning. Fill in your portfolio with free designs. You are not, don't do, hear this from me, don't do concept design, don't do fictional design. Replace that fictional design with the projects from clients who don't have money to pay you. You see those clients who are in your inbox and in your this thing, chat them, collect their detail and do it. Let them review you. When a real client review you and you post the work of a real client, people know that it's a real client, but they don't know whether they pay you or not. That is not their business. What people need to know is that you have worked for the client. If I go to your page or portfolio, all I'm seeing is Messi Chinwo, Davido design, Chioma design, and so on and so forth. I will take you as on serious because I see that you don't even have, you are not busy. You don't have any work to do. People don't need to know that you don't have work. People don't need to know that you are very, very open and free. People need to know that you are fixed. If they know you are fixed, they will rush you. But if they know you are open and free, they will not give you any job. They will think that people don't come to you because you are not a good designer. It's not about Davido this thing. Davido design is not business design. Design for celebrities is totally different from I gave a flyer designer who designed those kind of design. I gave him a business design to do. He was just scrambling up and down, up and down. I have to give him directive on what to do. He was just scrambling. Train yourself to what? Train yourself to learn to do designs that actually tailor in what? Businesses. That's where you make money. Not Davido. Davido will not hire you. Davido said they don't hire people for design. Those designs, see them, is free. People do design for them for free. Unless their album cover, they can pay for those ones. So learn to what? Do what? Target your audience. As a beginner, you want to grow. Target audience who don't have the money and do free design for them and see what happens after them. That time you are planting seeds. You will see when you harvest this seed there, you yourself, you will not even. I did many designs. I did hundreds of free designs for people. Me that you are seeing here. But now I don't have enough time. Though I'm still doing free design for people now. I'm making a lot of money and I don't have time. But I'm still doing. What do? I see businesses that are still growing. I pick up their information. I give to one of my designers. I pay them. I pay many of my designers. I have many designers who work for me. I pay many flyer designers. I pay them for those designs and I give this thing because I know that what, as a farmer, you can't finish planting seeds. Anytime you stop planting seeds, your fruit you have before we finish, the food you have before we finish, and you go hungry again. So apply those strategies continually. It's not what you do once and stop. Sometimes you might be busy, no problem. But whenever you are less busy, pick up projects from people. Businesses who are startup. Business who don't have money. Help them. It must not be because they will give you anything. Help them. It pays. Those people will not forget you. Or people who pay you money will easily forget you and look for another designer. This is I'm giving you a top secret. And I think that answers your question. We can go to the next question now.
All right. That was a powerful one. So Emeka said, as someone who is new to the design industry, what is the number one advice that every new designer should always have in mind?
This one is very simple. Number one designer is what? Mellow yourself down and what? Don't compete. Number one design you should have as a beginner in this career is to focus your attention in making yourself expand in your skill, not what? Money. As a designer who is beginner, do not focus in cash, how much you are going to make in design. Focus in what? How much impact you are going to make for that design. My best advice over and over again is what? Humble yourself. As a beginner, humble yourself. Learn from everybody who is around you. Make everybody your mentor. Humble yourself. Don't go online and be dragging people or start acting funny because you are in a social space. Humble yourself. Be intelligent. Learn to what? Learn to observe the environment. You see what other people are doing who are ahead of you. Observe them and know why that thing is working for them. If I am a flyer designer and you want to be a flyer designer too, follow me bomber to bomber. If I drop a post, don't only just look at the design and say it's fine or boss. Read what I have written in that design. Go to my previous design and check the connotation between those two contents. What connects this content with this content? What is unique about this guy's design? Why is his content always like this? Why is his articles, did he write it like this? Why is he focusing his attention on this particular aspect of clients? Since this guy is a logo designer too, why is he not posting logo design also in his content? Then you research in his logo design and see if he's posting flyer design content too. That is wisdom. They must not tell you everything. So at the beginning of your level, focus your attention in what? Exploring more career opportunities. Expand your career environment. Make sure you learn more and more and more and more and more. Forget money. Forget money. Just remove your eyes from money. For at least 1 to 2 years, remove your eye. Not that you won't make money, but remove your eye from money. Use these strategies I've given you and develop yourself, develop your portfolio. And you're going to see what the result is going to be. The problem we are having is that every client that we get, we want to charge them. Every client we get, we want to charge them. No. Some of my clients, I have a particular price rate. Look at what I did, and I'm teaching that to most of my students now. We have a plan now in the heated shift. Some of you know about the heated shift currently now. I'm teaching my students, look at what I teach them. You have a price plan. You have a price plan for a high ticket client and also have a price plan for a low ticket client. What this means is that if a client who don't have money come, you give them the price plan, which have 3 plans, maybe basic, advanced, and professional plan inside that one for low ticket clients, which can be cheaper for them. Then a high ticket client come, you give them the one for high ticket clients. Why I do so, why I introduce this technique, I introduce that technique. Why I introduce that technique is because it is important to know that there are people who can't afford the services you offer. But it's also important that you note that you, as a designer, the purpose of you being here is to help businesses thrive. And if you can't help businesses that are startup, you have failed as a what? Designer. A designer is what? Is not there to help only businesses who have grown to make money. No, it's to also help. It's how many people you have helped with your graphics, with your content, to make them what? Scale in their business. That's what matters. It's not just about what, how much you make. So focus more attention in what? Growing your skill. Grow. Every morning, remind yourself, grow. And from there, you can now what? Start making money. I didn't even know graphic design would make me money when I started. I was doing it for my classmates for free when I was in school. That's 2012. I was doing it for free. Logo design, I was doing it for free for them. I will even beg them to do it for free. Beg them, please, let me do this thing for you. Because I understand there is difference between you doing something as a practice and within you doing something for a real human being who will give you what? Review. So focus your attention in this and apply some of those strategies I talked about in the previous questions, and you see everything is better. We can go to the next question.
Right. Thank you very, very much. So, Mema, all right, if I pronounce it correctly, he said or she said, I want to be a very good designer. How do you think I can improve very much? But I think this question has been answered, but you can actually throw more light to it so he can be on the same page with us. Thank you.
To improve very much, you have to actually select where you want to improve very much. You can't just say you want to improve very much. It's just like somebody waking up one day and say, I want to make money. That's a stupid statement. You want to make money from what? From stealing? Or you want to make money from Yahoo? Where do you want to make money from? You have to stipulate where you want to make money from. Okay? So you want to improve. Where do you want to improve? Do you want to improve as a good business person in design, or you want to improve as a designer itself, or you want to improve in the both? But you have to focus in one at a time. When you're improving in the aspect of growing your skill, you don't focus in business. When you're done with skill, you cannot focus in business. So I don't know which stage you are now, but let me assume that you are in the stage of learning design. To improve very, very well, I talked about it earlier. Whenever you are watching any tutorial to learn, watch it 2 times or 3 times. 2, do not download any video. 3, never you skip any video you are watching. Never, ever skip any video you are watching. When you skip a video, you are even telling your mind that this thing I'm watching is not serious. And your mind, see, do you know that you can't even tell your mind what to think? You can control very fractional part of your thoughts, not all of it. Like if I tell you now, what are you thinking now? If you think back, you remember that you notice that some of the things you are thinking are not part of what we are talking about here. You can't have total control of your mind. So in that case, you have to what? You have to be very, very smart. That's very smart to use that opportunity very well. So you want to improve very, very well. Don't make your mind think that things that you are watching or videos you are watching are not important by skipping it. When you do so, you are damaging your creativity. That's number 2. Number 3 is that do not go and focus on attention in trying to get mentors, many mentors everywhere. You have mentor here who you are very close to. You have mentor here who you are very close to. Mentor here, mentor. No, find a singular mentor, but let everybody be your master. Mentor should be 1. It shouldn't be 2. If you have 2 mentors, you are having what we call creativity prostitution. I will explain that in another topic. So that is a system where you actually what? Get your mind to understand a particular pattern or a particular value in design and get to understand that particular value in a different way or in a different opposite way from another mentor. So don't have what? Creativity what? Prostitution. Don't go and start infiltrating your mind over and over again. No. Have many people as what? Masters, but have only one mentor who is going to guide you and listen to that person. Every mentor must not be perfect. Some will be what? Less perfect, but a mentor is a mentor. The essence is to what? Put effort in you, put you to what work, check you, review you, make sure they what caution you when you make mistakes. And when you get that kind of mention, they caution you, do this, don't get angry, relax, and what learn. It is what a process. That's how to grow very well. The next one, I think we can take one or two more, then we'll call it a day. We are even spend a lot of time.
we actually like we've exhausted enough time. I actually wanted to keep you here for just 30 minutes, and believe
That
me,
is
believe me, it's anyway. Okay, this will be the last question, and
okay.
it is similar to this one you just answered because the
Okay.
question is still coming from the same person. He said, please, I want to be a very good graphic designer, especially by using CorelDRAW. How do I improve? So I don't know if it's similar
Sorry,
to if you want
he
to draw
said
more
which
light
one?
to him, but I think
who is the person?
this is the last question.
Who is the person? And if
This
you can
is
repeat the
Mema,
question.
same person you answered.
I can only see Mema's last question. I can't see. You can read it for me again.
Okay,
Please. Yeah, read it for me.
I want to be very good at graphic design, especially by using CorelDRAW. How do I improve?
I don't use CorelDRAW that much, but it's good too. You have a tool and you love the tool you want to use. If you CorelDRAW, you want to improve it, you find people who actually use CorelDRAW. I can't advise very well in tools that I don't use. And why I can't do that is because I don't know the actual value the tool can actually provide you. I have seen many people who are using CorelDRAW who are doing very, very well. Like one of my very good friends. I've forgotten that his name. He uses CorelDRAW and he's doing very, very well. Though he have also learned how to use Illustrator too, for some cases, because one time Chinese companies who I work for, I do product label for one of my clients who connects me with a Chinese company like that. So they are needing some document files, and they don't need CorelDRAW files. What they need is AI files, Illustrator files. So sometimes if you are learning this one, you also can learn this one. When you learn CorelDRAW for 1 year, you can also try other tools like Illustrator, since Illustrator is generally accepted or it's more popular. You go with more popular softwares because it is going to affect you over time if you start doing things like product designs and stuff like that. You see, most foreign companies like US, what they support is Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator. If you want to send files for printing or document file, they don't value Corel. But it's still okay. You also learn that one. It's good. There's no knowledge that is waste. But you want to learn Corel, you want to learn it very well, and you want to improve. Learning YouTube. Okay, you want to improve. What you need to do is what? Focus your attention in finding people who use CorelDRAW too. Ask question. Go to YouTube channel where they use CorelDRAW, and you can learn from there. There is no big deal in it. Learning design is easy. I have given you the guideline on what to do when you go to YouTube channel, and that is simple truth. Any question related to this is still the same thing. It's pointing. Do not download videos. Do not skip videos. Watch videos up to 2 to 3 times before you say you have understand what they are saying. Simple, whether Corel or Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator or InDesign or Affinity or GIMP or even what is it called, Pixel or Canva. I know plenty tools, and you can grow in any of them as long as you follow these particular guidelines. I think that is it for today.
All right, Mr. Carter, I don't know if I can if I can
Thank
give
you
you
so
some
much,
champagne through the camera, but
Thank you so much, Jim.
I appreciate you for being here, and we love you, and we hope for more collaboration in future,
Sure.
and we appreciate you for always being here with us. So I think this will be the end. This will be the end of this live section, and you can follow his YouTube channel. So after this video, I'll post his YouTube link.
Before I even say that one, let me even advise them. You see, I will be here again, possibly next month. If this goes well, I'll be giving at least 30 minutes to question and answer. I like this session so much. I like when people ask me question and I answer. It makes it more interactive. Okay, I'll be here possibly next month or next 2 months. So follow this particular YouTube channel. When you follow the channel, whenever you have another content like this, it's easier for you to get notified, because some of these times I might just call him and say, bro, let's go live. We go live. Anybody who can come live, they can actually get to answer their question. And if you get to a point, we might just taking it as safe content we might be doing every 2 months or 3 months or stuff like that. So follow the channel if you are not already. And you can also share it most possibly. I'm doing this because he himself, he have the heart to give, he have the heart to teach, he have the heart to train, he have the heart to actually enlighten people. Communicating me is not easy. It's not easy. It wasn't even easy for him. You know, it was very tough. It was very tough, I must say. But you see the point here. The point here is that he's a good guy and he actually wants to help people. So we too should also share. As I'm leaving this platform, I'm also sharing his YouTube channel in my status, and I already shared in my Facebook already. Share, encourage him. Somebody doing something like this for free. I don't charge. If I'm to charge for a session like this, I know how much I'll be charging, but I don't charge for sessions. If you come in for a session that people pay to attend, I don't go to those sessions. I have a reason for that. I want to give out the knowledge for free. But anywhere I go, I scrutinize very well to know that they are doing it from their hearts, not that they are doing it to actually extort people. I have observed him. So try as much as possible to follow channel and also encourage him. This is just to encourage him. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much. Ayomiza, I think you came very late and we have actually ended this section, but there's actually a question he's asking, boss. I don't know if I should throw it to you.
Let me hear.
Oh,
let me hear.
Okay, he said, he actually said, my color looks weird anytime I put it on my phone and I'm using RGB. Why? So I don't know if you can enlighten him on something.
Yeah,
like
that's very simple. There's a lesson I'm bringing up that is talking about resolution, aspect ratios, and color grading. Now, color grading is not just about what we know it to be in what we do in our tool. You see, color grading is very important. You mind the tool, the PC you buy before you bring it down to work with. The problem you have is not from the design you are doing. The problem you have is from the screen you are using. The screen you are using don't have the 16 million colors. After now, go and read about 16 million colors. You understand what I'm talking about. So it's not about the color settings you do in your PC. Your PC screen may be LED or LCD, but it must have up to 16 million colors before it shows you the color exactly as it is in the device. Now, to know this thing I'm telling you, to know if I'm telling you truth or lies, take another designer did, put it in your phone, and copy that design to your system. Look at your phone and look at your system. Look at the two colors. You will see that the red in your system, in short, just download a banana or an apple. Download the banana, yellow banana, put it in your phone, put it in the PC. Look at the two contrasts. You see that the color in your PC is too dull and the color in your phone is bright. Now, if it is the case that your color in your PC is bright and the color in your phone is dim, it means that the color it is actually portraying in your screen is totally different from the color you are actually choosing from your screen. So the problem is from the screen you are using. One solution you can do is what? Reset the screen. Reset your color grid in your screen. Reset it. Two, try to run your graphics driver. Some people that buy PC, they don't even run graphics. You know, you see, there's what we call graphics card in the PC. That graphics card is what makes your pixels very, very sharp and tiny. These pixels, if they become very bold and big, it will make your design look so wacky. But if they become tinier, the design will be more crisp and more detailed. So these graphics cards are in forms. There are ones that are on 2 gig, 1 gig, 4 gigabytes, and so on. This 4 gig is not RAM. This 4 gig is what? The graphics card memory. The one I'm using now is like 2 gig graphics card. And what graphics card does is it makes the clarity of your graphics more better than what it is. But still, you can use a PC that doesn't have graphics card, but still it will become very bright. Now, what this means is that PC is using a borrowed memory from your RAM to work as the graphics memory. Now, when you finish that formatting a PC, you need to run a graphics driver. You can run it in many ways. What you can do is check the model of the PC, go online and type the model of the PC. If it is HP 120, say HP 120 graphics driver for Windows 10, if it's Windows 10, Windows 11, if it's Windows 11. Download that file and install it in your PC. That's number one. Number two, go to your settings, go to the update area, click on it, and download your latest updates and update your PC. It will come with the graphics, especially if it's from Windows 10 above. Number three, go and try another screen on. try another screen on your PC. If it is laptop you are using, try another your friend's laptop, try and use that design and see if the problem still persists. You see that the problem is from always your screen, your PC screen. So if you buy a PC, sometimes they have changed the screen, and if they change the screen, they change it to a China screen that the quality doesn't make much sense. And when that is the case, you're just going to have problems like this. So what you need to do here is to sell that PC to somebody who is not a graphic designer. Not every PC is for graphic designers. Some PCs are not for graphic designers. Some PC are just for people who are using document file, typing documents, CorelDRAW, people who are doing Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, and PowerPoint and stuff like that, who are not doing much of heavy work or heavy liftings for graphics. So that one, you can sell it to those kind of people. But for you as a graphic designer, when you want to buy a PC, download an apple tree or orange fruit in your PC. Put anytime they tell them to on the PC, put the orange fruit in this thing, put it in your phone. Look at the two colors. The first color, that color it shows you. If it is close, it must not be perfect as what you have in your phone. If it is close, pick the PC, it's good for you. But if it is not close, forget about it, it's going to stress you. So these are just simple things that are causing the problem you're having.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Carter. Like,
Thank you so much.
you all have heard him. He said he will be back either next month or in 2 months' time. All right, to reach this guy is not easy. So we thank you for acknowledging our request to join us in this live. And guys, you guys have gotten enough, like enough. So we'll be expecting him whenever he's free. Let me just use the word whenever he's free, because we cannot be bugging him all the time. So guys, I believe you got value today, and a lot of your questions being answered. So I'll see you guys in the next live and in the next section. So I'll be bringing another person to talk to you guys. So I'm going to communicate that in the nearest future. I will communicate that to you guys. So just stay tuned, and thank you, Mr. Carter, for joining us. And
Thank you
have
so
a nice
much. And you too.
Welcome, sir, and have a good night. So guys, I've done my part. You guys should always, do your best. This graphic thing is not actually, it's not that, is very profitable. I won't lie to you guys. It's very profitable. Once you follow the guideline, just follow the footstep of what he told you guys, implement it. Like he said, no competition. Listen, implement, and you will see results. Do you understand? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace. Bye.